how many of you have ever been bullied? Okay, how many of you have seen bullying happen? And how many of you can admit to ever being a bully? Okay. How does the problem relate to our lives and self-interest? Well, bullying affects everyone. It happens everywhere, as you just saw. Like, most of you have seen it, have been it, and have had it happen to you. It's not something that should be tolerated, but mostly is because people think that it's just a normal thing. How does the problem affect our daily lives? Bullying, well, it happens probably daily. It's happening everywhere, and it affects the students' wellness and how they act and interact with other people. What community needs? Well, basically just the wellness of our community altogether, because bullying not only affects one personal target, but it can affect everyone around them as well. How is the issue public? Well, we can see it on TV, in the hallways. We see it everywhere. It happens on social media sites like Twitter or Facebook. It's a worldwide issue, but it's mostly a teen issue. How is the problem political? There's a loss of civility at school and workplaces, public. There's a loss of respect between one another. And political campaigns was one of my examples. If you look at a political campaign in both of the parties, they're just targeting against each other, bullying each other, trying to pick out each other's weaknesses, humiliating them, and exposing hurtful information to the public to make themselves look better. And then, do different groups define the problem differently or see this as an issue? I personally think it's a huge issue, and some people would think that's not an issue at all. So people definitely define the problem differently. Some people would think bullying would be just, everyone has a different definition for bullying, so everyone defines it differently. What's the history of the problem? Well, it isn't a new problem, but teachers are becoming more and more aware of the overall effect it has on children. And who else has worked on this problem? There's people all around, like at different schools, trying to do groups or things that can help bullying. There's this one thing that I found in this article called Child Bullying, School Bullying, Bullycide. And there were 4 things that it recommended. It was talk to someone that you can trust, call Childline, which is a protective service that you can call for counseling that's confidential. Do something or speak up. How will I know I made a difference on this problem? When everyone can respect each other and feel safe, basically, like everyone feels safe in not just in school, but at home, in public, when student relationships overall have improved, and the wellness of everybody is better. And then,
Do you guys have any follow-up questions for Shamelle? No? All right, so have we...
I would just make a comment that, you know, after Columbine, there was a whole Rachel's Challenge, and it became really big in schools. I think I've actually seen a poster somewhere in this school that it's still there, but it's, and that was the whole focus, was around bullying. And I think every school in the country had somebody from there come around and speak to their schools about it.